Hello adventurers, welcome back to another episode of Across the Obelisk. We will dive right in where we left off. Oh, and I did not get the cable for the microphone right. I had to get that out of the way, hopefully for the next video. But I want to bring you guys daily content, so this is how it will go. We will jump into the forge here. You encounter a white construct hitting an anvil with a hammer. And next to it you can see an inactive oddball. As you approach it, it says to you, "Fear not, I am a blacksmith who loves working with platinum. Right now I was trying to fix this oddball, but I lack another type of metal to fix its damaged dark side. I'm also very good at forging magical items like the platinum ring that you can keep." Like this platinum ring that you can keep. But if you give me some of the kind of rare material, I'll make you something even more impressive. Do you have something that he can use to forge an item? So here I would guess that this oddball is the pet that we can unlock, and we have to bring him some type of metal. That'll have to happen in a later playthrough. We get the platinum ring here. Heal received and heal received increased by extra percentages and stuff. So Hydra egg, Assassin's tools, Ignitos core, bloodstone. The bloodstone is interesting. I think it's better for her than the ring. The 6% resistance is kind of nice too, and the heal will equivalent to sort of the same, I think, on average. The fact that she can self-heal on her turn, though, is worth quite a bit. So no one picks the ring. Nothing gained. We head to the ruin where there's a fight, so we can get a sacred ground. No, this is the enemy corruption. Of course, our card will be out of here. We can remove a card, gain resources. Otherwise, they gain more damage, have resistance, and heroes will suffer 19 Sanctify at the start of the combat, so like a one-time thing. But these enemies are tough enough as it is, and I don't really need these resources. Oh, the XP though, right? So it would be for the resources here. That is not nothing. To remove a card for free, it would have to be if we have an injury, or if I had discovered that we have a terrible card in one of our decks, something like that. But nah. There's a good chance that this is where we die. Or right before an unlock. I don't want to die right before an unlock of a character, so this is the thing that will sway my opinion here. We will make sure that we win this one so that we get the next character unlocked. They're really fast, some of them. So we had to kill the gunner first. Here's a new type of character though, the monk, which is the caster class for the construct dudes. And I think he's like a healer, and that's always annoying. But I cannot have this guy purge my sharp again. That was terrible last time. We can smoke bomb, we can camouflage. This is Thul's, so let's go for the ambush. And I will focus down the gunner guy. Deadly strikes. And then all of the stealth stuff. I like the camouflage, and it might even draw us an attack to play this turn. Smoke bomb could be interesting. They are most likely... Oh, these are lancers, not the tank guys. Interesting. These are the ones that will boost their own health infinitely. So interesting. I think I will smoke bomb. And oh, that'll apply sharp to everyone as well. That is also kind of cool. Only with the effective for Sylvie and Fools, but nonetheless, kind of cool. We have 2 rapid fires in hand here. Okay. So I suppose that's what we're playing. Not really the most efficient when we're trying to focus down one. They will probably just heal this back up. All heroes, that's the fear, self buff, and then all heroes. So it doesn't even matter if I stealth again. The stealth will not matter. Dang it. I was hoping that some of them would have some targeted stuff. Apply regeneration, apply sanctify to all heroes, and this is transcendence self, but then it jumps and heals more, so it is a healer kind of class. Yeah. Very unfortunate because he does group heal, so my spread out rapid fire damage will be removed quite effectively. I think I don't want to do the other rapid fire. I will camouflage when I can vanish for free. That is tricky, but I get more sharp and we might draw a different attack here. Like the shiv is fine. Into vanish then. It doesn't really matter if it's the vanish or the shadow step here. They both cost the same, they give the same amount of energy effectively. There's one big difference, and that is the speed bonus from the shadow step, and of course the bleed and poison removal here. Also this removes from the deck. I could just play both, of course, to remove, if I want to remove the vanish. I don't think these guys do a lot of bleed and poison, so I think removing this is fine. And then I stealth again with the shadow step. Well, why? But to get the speed, and there's literally no downside to playing it. Yes. Alright, and Magnus, I would have kept him in stealth if there was any reason to, but there's not, so we won't. Entrench versus safeguard on self. Interesting. Shake it off. Could be interesting here. Would get rid of the sanctify and the one burn. Not sure it's worth the 1 mana here. What happens if I play a sharing is caring with no block at all? I don't think that works. But it's free to play. Yeah, it did nothing. Okay. Just had to do that test. And then safeguard. Oh, we should barricade, I think. Because there is damage being done to everyone. This is holy damage, yeah, so the reinforced thing will not work against it. With them healing back up. They get thorns. Okay, they didn't heal the guardian to full, so that's nice. Okay, so Divine Ire will be played. Divine Retribution should be played. Foresight, of course. Let's see what we get with the Divine Ire. No Overcast? No. Warn him again. Bounced. Because... No, it's not a bounce. That's because of his equipment. Yes, just random damage being thrown out. That's kind of nice. I like it. The heal for Magnus. He's not tanking yet, or like taunting yet. But I think... No, well, these are not the ones that necessarily hit front hero all the time. Do we do the heal? Yeah. Is the volley. With all the thorns that they have, that's kind of interesting, but she does self-heal while doing it, so probably it is worth it with the Hawkeye into volley. I hope she doesn't die from it. It would remove a lot of the thorns, and I think that the self-healing... She's at 144, we do the volley. Look at that, amazing. And that is some damage. She does so much bleed. Oh, because she applies bleed whenever she does sight. And now with the Hawkeye, now she did use almost all of the 24 users out of that, but look how much bleed that applied. Are they removing bleed by any chance? They are purging evasion off a front hero, that doesn't matter. And it will jump or chain one, so it would remove evasion of a fools. Maybe that's something to keep in mind. This purges vitality, he self buffs, and then here he will purge my sharp, so we would love to kill him now. Radiance, oh, this is a nasty one, or it looks special. Oh, it equals to our... Wait, what? X equals target block? But it doesn't purge the... Oh, it ignores block. Jeez. So, I mean, it won't kill Magnus, but that's gonna do some damage. We gotta be careful with that. He's gonna have a turn before, so don't do too much block now. Noted. That is kinda nasty. It's all heroes, so you can't stealth away from it either. Wow. Then oppression again. What are you doing? We are currently stealthed. Let me try to murder you. Oh, we do not have the kill. Oh, we do. We do have a weapon. I mean, we can do poison dart to break stealth, adrenaline, and we do get weapon cache. Nice. Can we get the kill? I think so. This must be enough. So, killer instinct. Unfortunately, they all are burn cards. No, they are all vanish cards because his weapon cache is different. That's right. So here you have, when you're done with the bleed, you will have 43 health left. And let me just check something. The other guys here will not heal him or something. Doesn't look like that's the case. So we can count on that. We need to do 43 damage here. 41. Okay, so it has to be both the sawtooth and the shiv. There's no way around it. No, there was a way around it. Okay. Yes, character dies before it gets a turn. Good. And healer doesn't go before him? No, good. The healer does not heal his allies this time around, so we could maybe deny... and this guy will also go first. So probably I can deny him his turn. He has 44. If I do the shift on him, that's enough. Okay. There's a lot of extra stuff like burn and poison or bleed being applied that I'm not 100% like, it's not that I'm not aware of it, I'm just not... I don't have the numbers in my head. Poison flask over here. Good stuff. Oh, and it's probably partially due to the deadly strikes. No, that's calculated into the numbers that we are seeing. Blood feeding is good here. It's gonna get Magnus back to full health. Demoralizing shout is amazing, of course, having them deal half damage. We can give an extra card draw, probably to Reginald. And then I didn't do blood feeding. Oh. Right, I still think I did the right thing. I hope. And I do not want to do more block. It could backfire horribly. So let's see how bad it is. Accuracy 113 down to 97. Oh, not the worst. Yeah, we came through that fairly well. Nice, nice, nice. When you finish it, Reginald, we would get the excellent performance here if you can. Is there an order to your cards? No. So, Healing Rain, Heat Simulation should be played first. Not that it really matters here. So we have Purging Ray and Holy Smite to kill with. And we would need to do a lot of damage, so probably not possible. We do Fanaticism first, because he can heal that back in the same turn. And the healer needs to die, and he did, and then we, of course, we can't afford the Purging Ray then. Oh, right. Do we need to dispel something here? Probably. Thul's is starting to look worse for wear. And he's a bit on the squishier side than Magnus. I think I would go for him. Heal for Magnus then. he's further away from maximum health. So what are they doing? Doesn't matter. Transfer 2 curses. Oh. From himself to them. Damn. That could be like 71 bleed or 50 burn. Oof. That's pretty intense. He is currently getting a turn with 2 health. Celestial Toll. Shuffle 1 Divine Chime into target's deck. Just suffer some damage. Okay. Strike Holy Lands. Ooh. We don't. It doesn't matter right now, I know, but it's nice to understand what your enemies are doing. You know, for future interactions and target focus. Choosing your focus, targeting, whatever. Words. I think we have lethal before the end of the round. Question is, can we get the healer turn? We could if we let their healer live. I could maybe heal Magnus up a bit. Would that be interesting, or do we just kill them? What are you gonna do? Oh, the transferring of the cursors could actually be real bad. Let's just remove them. I don't want to see it. Doesn't matter. She already took her damage but healed back up, so everything is fine. Good. And a great performance. First aid. A heal from Magnus, and I think he boosts that with his new weapon, alright? So, +4. And when you heal a hero, he applies vitality stacks. And being sometimes, I mean, we have the healing that we need in the deck or in the build, but sometimes we don't get to Reginald's turn before someone might take a lot of damage. So being able to heal on other turns than Reginald is worth a lot. Therefore, we pick the first aid. Stone Skin, Poisonous Blood, and Tedious Poem. Stone Skin is a cool card, but not for the current play, I think. Save it for later. Transforms block into shield. That is kind of cool. But this is a no, even with the upgraded Pandemonium here. Yeah. Then we have a Rain of Arrows. This one we have to compare. It's unupgraded compared to the Volley, which is upgraded. It's repeat 2, which is why it's good. But you would gain sharp. That is a good card. I think it's not the right pick right now, though. I'm not sure if we get to upgrade again when we go up the stairs here, or what is going to happen. So, anyway, library. The Ancient Library. You arrive at some ruins where you find a large stone shelf with books that look really old. There are also the remains of several books and scrolls scattered everywhere, so you deduce that this was a great library in ancient times. Most of the books turn to dust by touching them, and you don't know how to read the ones that are left, or they are missing pieces. After searching for a while, you only find a large history book, a few scrolls, and a book that talks about electricity and ancient technology. This last book could be just what the gnome was looking for, indeed. You take the book about ancient technology. Yes. And another honorable card for everyone. Lovely. You read the book, but it is too complicated for you. But you are convinced that it will be of great use to the gnome. And so you make sure to get it to him as soon as possible. You feel great that you were able to help someone in need. So we gained the honorable card, amazing, and we have locked Wilbur, the gnome, who's like a lightning mage. So that'll be fun for a future playthrough. We head to the ruins here. We can remove 2 cards or increase quality. Okay, what would we have to fight? A backlash. All monsters do 4 extra damage with every hit. All resistance is up by 25. And when a hero plays a spell, they suffer Dark and Insane. Dark is one that we haven't talked a lot about. Both of these are kind of bad. Dark, is one of those that below your resistance per charge, but it also blows up when you reach 25 charges. You remove all of them, and then suffer 2 magic damage or shadow damage per charge. So that's kind of bad. If you're playing a spell, you have to play 5 spells with Reginald in this case, and then he would blow up. And Insane is another one that's interesting. It increases or reduces your mind resistance, but also lowers the damage that you can do. So this would screw Reginald up completely, and I don't think it's worth it just for the extra quality there. So yeah, let's focus on winning. We also have a new enemy, Psychic. Okay, and I think now we are in the past the territory where I have made it to. In fact, this may be the fight that I have made it to when I made it the furthest in any run. So we are breaking new ground for Keejchen here. Ambush goes first here, and who are we focusing now? I think the healer. Although the big guy there with the 3 cards is probably pretty nasty. I saw that the monk didn't really do the big nasty things, although he does give us... He heals them and he will move debuffs to me from them. That's kind of bad actually, so I want to kill him quickly. Always take out the healer when we can. Deadly Strikes will camouflage here. Honorable Sneak Peek can be played immediately. And then we're done. We now have vision on what the big guy is doing. He's doing Dementia, which shuffles Amnesia into our deck, which is one of the really nasty ones. When we draw it, we had to discard a random card from our hand. We can be lucky that this is the first card drawn in any given turn, and then it won't discard anything, but it also does damage and applies Insanity. Ugh, all kinds of bad stuff. Phantom Echoes, middle hero. X equal target's vanish pile times a half, then jump 1. Okay, we don't vanish that many cards, so it's fine. Although we do vanish all those little draw card draws that purchase themselves, including the Amnesia cards. So he will build our vanish pile for us, and then Enfeeble will purge Powerful. Okay, not a big deal, but it also applies the weak one and a Fatigue into Vulnerable. Ugh. All right, but no AoE stuff. Here it would have been nice with a smoke bomb, actually. So that's interesting. Let's go Falcon Shot first. I'm still focusing the healer. We have already started on him. Let's get him dead. Elven Agility. I should have done... No, and we can still do Chant of Accuracy here. I'm gonna give it to Fools. Camouflage. Quick Shot, just because. And then Adrenaline. I think, Magnus, you are allowed to build up defense now. That's partially why we are killing the healer first. So use Safeguard. Stockade, all monsters. Middle hero. I think it would be beneficial to do Barricade here. Barricade, and of course both the spiked shields. Almost 200 block just from that. Reginald. Okay. Be nice if you can dispel that, and you can. Oh, it dispelled itself. Okay. Sure. Let's not question it. Divine Retribution, of course. I would love to self-bless here. And then go for Holy Smite. We'll work on... Is that worth it? We will do proper damage, yeah. So I think we just focus him. The block will go away at the end of the round here, but apply... apply the foresight to him. Shield jammer. Oh. We lose some shield, but we don't do shield, we do block. Gang mantra. Right. Hopefully we can deny the healer its next turn here, because now he's doing the radiant thing. Yep. And Magnus will go before him, but so will Reginald. Okay, we've slowed him down, so good chance that with all our characters that we can kill the monk before he goes here. It is Thul's turn, who of course did not draw a weapon or an attack. This has been a continual problem, but once he gets that final level up, it'll be much better for me. Can't get the weapon from ammunitions this turn, so there's no attacks to play. Oh boy. Okay, maybe I do need to adjust his book or his deck balance a bit and get more weapons in, or attacks I mean. Choose cards to place on the top of the deck. We will apply one of the stealth things. Might be nice to have the evasion for next turn here. And then one more. Let's go for the adrenaline. Like that. Chant of accuracy, I'll give it to the Sylvie then. There. Ammunitions. Oh. Tough choices here. Repeat 2 on that rain of arrows thing. He will have 5 mana next turn. 6 because he also gets that other... Ooh, I think it's smarter to do the multi-shot and then play other things too. But if we don't do other things, then of course the rain of arrows here is pretty intensely good. I think I gotta try for that one. That sounds really nice. And then we blur. Come on, Sylvie, get the kill. Not a perfect draw for that. No, for sure not. Oh, but we do have Elven Agility, so when I play the volley, I get to draw 4 cards. Let me open with the Vanish here. And it is enough to kill regardless, so awesome. The Amnesia was drawn, but it wasn't a big deal. He is going to get his turn currently, but again, Reginald will go before him, so hopefully Reginald can finish him off. Or we could do it with the Rapid Fire, which I think will be played. It's either that or Stealth at the end of the turn here, but that's not necessary. So let's go for Rapid Fire. That will also draw more cards. Quick shot. Quick shot. Oh, I didn't check what they were doing. Specifically the big guy here. Group therapy. Oh, okay, so it's a buff. Dementia again. And silent backlash. Oh, that's a silence. Wait, why did it do anything? Hold on. Silent backlash. Oh, damaged by others, he will backlash with silence, so making people unable to play spell cards, which means that probably to the attacker, right? So Reginald does not want to attack him, and sometimes he hits randomly with his little item equipment thing, so he might not have an option to not do the thing. That's unfortunate. We will go for provoke here, and I will build up the defense because I'm counting on Reginald removing their healer. Probably will apply the repair items just to someone else here. Well, there's not really any reason to. Radiance is the only one that hits anything else. Yeah, and so again I'm counting counting on Reginald here. Because otherwise it does look like Magnus, he won't die probably, I think. But it would be bad. Here we go. Do we do anything first? Yeah, Dawnlight. That should be enough. If you do that to the monk, just reading all the things. He has 2 health. The Dawnlight. Then he is going to die before he gets his turn. We are going to trust that. Heat assimilation into, we can do Holy Blast. We have a lot of Bless already. Look at that. So this should do some damage compared to a. We do the Holy Smite first, of course. So, rain. And I can play the Divine Ire, which one does more damage than the Holy Blast. It also applies significantly more Sanctify. I want to make sure he doesn't get his next turn, but that's already happening. Bam, bam, bam. Good. Wow, this is a good turn. Except, of course, I can't afford all of it. Too bad. Weapon cache. Could do the other weapon cache too instead of the Hawkeye. Yeah. I've actually never reached the hand limit in this game. I think it must be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be the closest then I've ever been to reaching what I think is the hand limit. No AoE stuff, but let's go for the saw blade. Oh, sharpening knife. Okay. And she slayed that round. Nice. And the sheep kill. Beautiful. Fury, no. Shield wall. Ooh. Yes, this is the kind of stuff I've been looking for. The mitigate there is amazing. It's pretty expensive, but I believe this is a melee attack, which we combo with, but no. Mass Dispel again. Puncture. Sniper Shot. Corrupted version. Okay. Just comparing here. It costs 3. Normally it would do 4 for 40 or 2 for 19. Here it does 3 for 36, so that is better. Yeah, okay, that is definitely a good card. And the Rain of Arrows, but unupgraded. Is this Sniper Shot a pickup? I think no. Her deck is so well balanced at this point. It's kind of hard to take it out. Take anything out. But it could be a rapid fire maybe. Again, no. The rapid fire is still better than this. Because it's multi-hit. And the Rain of Arrows, same argument as before. This is tough though. I think, I mean, of course not Baptism, but Master Spell and Divine Power are both amazing cards here. I think I gotta grab the Master Spell. It's too good. It's always the debuffs that get me, I think. Like the debuffs that they apply to us are so intense. Yeah. That's really where a lot of the damage comes from them debuffing us so that they can do more damage, or so that they heal, or so that we do less damage, stuff like that. The twins. You are at the base of the great staircase, but in front of you are the 2 colossal automatons blocking your way. The automatons do not attack you immediately. They seem to be on the defensive, and their only intention is to protect the staircase. No matter how hard you look at it, your only option is to defeat them in order to continue. Do you want? So we can rush them or heal first. and Magnus is fine. So we rush them. Oh, I have seen these guys before, so this would be where I died then. That makes sense. But surely this time we can defeat the enemy. So dawn and dusk. I have no conception of which one is the worst one. But it is worth noting that we are usually better at hitting the back target. So I will go for him. There, adrenaline. Do we poison dart before the camouflage? No, because I won't mind using the poison dart and then going smoke bomb here. Setup, of course, play that. And then we have to put 2 cards on top of the deck. So the blur. Can I afford smoke bomb and ambush? Yeah. So poison dart next turn. Yes. I broke stealth with the wrong card. Whoops. Yeah, for some reason I thought we were still in stealth. When are you gonna level up, fool's egg? Soon. Probably after this fight we level up. So if I smoke bomb and then ambush, then he will be the only one not in stealth. Surely that's much smart. So now we're not doing the ambush. And he's gonna have so much energy. In fact, I think his energy is about to overspill. It's gonna be more than 10. So I think it would be bad if I don't ambush here. Yeah, see, he's gaining 4. Okay. That's kind of silly. Maybe we can smoke bomb here. No. Breaking stealth with falcon shot. Chant of accuracy on self. Into adrenaline, camouflage. Backstab, and we break stealth with Shiv. Why not? Provoke. Oh, can we break stealth with an attack? No. Okay, so we just break stealth. Maybe the smoke bomb was wasted here. Oh, we gotta see what they were doing. Ivory Tower, shield charge. Okay, so front hero attack. And we can see here, front hero, all heroes, equals his block times 0.4, so it is nice if we can hit him more. And then Herald of Dusk dispels his fire, dealing damage, and he gains vitality. These are not that strong. It's fine. Oh, we are in stealth, but I did not draw a single attack here. Heal also benefits from stealth. So let's heal Magnus. Then Holy Crusader. Self-less. Foresight on back guy. The new saves. It's saved for later. Yep. Okay, I think that was a fairly bad first turn. All in all. That was very disappointing. So hopefully we get to build up and they don't remove all my bonuses or anything like that. We have Dusk Punishment on Self. So this is an enchantment. Whenever he is damaged, he will do return damage. Then Obsidian Tower, like the other one played. A lot of powerful Rook. We call it Rook, but it's a Fortify stack, and it's some block, and he's the shield charge. Fair. Okay. And he also has this Dawn Punishment there. Yeah. Not a big deal. We have Eviscerate and Weapon Cache. I can Shadow Step into Eviscerate. That feels like it's the correct play. Or Blur into Sneak Peek into Eviscerate. Yeah. Blur. Sneak Peek. Now with 22 sharp there. This is a lot of damage. Ignoring block. We love it. He's at 736. Down to 464. Deadly Strikes is played, but no stealth. Okay. That was a nice turn for Thools there. Good stuff. We have Weapon Cache ×2. I want to play both. What is the other option for getting... We can get Elven Agility or Target Shooting. Oh, this is the one I'm picking in the future. This is better. Unless like I have a specific combo with the Elven Agility. I wonder... I mean, we do get a lot of sharp out of it, so it's not like nothing, and it gives me speed. It's a weird one. I'm not sure I like it. Weapon Cache. Weapon Cache. Show me what you got. No sharpening knife or anything. A lot of poison, but we would like to apply that to him instead. Saw blade. Is there anything played first here? Not necessarily. So let's just go. Saw blade. Right. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ouch. That will happen again. It only lasts for one turn, so... Do you not play the sword blade, or do you just accept it? I think we just accept it. How much damage is he going to do on his turn? All heroes, when you play a card, lowest HP monster recovers health. Shield slam for all heroes, equal to his block, and we have removed the block. And then he punches front hero. Not a big deal. I think we can tank another one of those return hits. It's not that much, but it does feel punishing. Which one do we stealth in front of? That would be the poison dagger, so vanish into the poison dagger. Sawtooth knife. I would love for him to not get his turn, but the poison doesn't work on that anyway. It's always after the turn, so we poison the other guy, obviously. There. I will do Elven Agility, and I will do the Blur, of course. Alright. Can we make sure that the back guy there does not get a turn? It'll be up to Reginald, I suppose. So here, Blood Rage would give me the shield wall. He's self-buffing, buffing, and hitting front hero. So we don't need the barricade. Shield wall is better than safeguard. Is it not? Self 77 for 4, 5 rook. And the same here. X equals to draw pile times 4. Oh, that's 80 something. But not the mitigate. Still less mana and 2 draws to inspire. Oh. So the mitigate is nice, but honestly, safeguard is better here. And I will Blood Rage. But not play the barricade to save the mana. I do need some healing, Reginald, so hopefully you've got a bit in you here. Heat assimilation is good here. Dawnlight goes first. Yes, so Dawnlight. And Smite will make the heal from this one do more heal in case of Venice. He's now dead, but not before he gets his turn. And his turn will just consist of hitting Magnus for equal to block 58. But that's not necessarily a huge deal, so maybe we don't care. Because it just goes into the block. And what I'm saying is I could hit the other guy instead, right? Start working on him. Applying some Sanctify to him. Oh, Holy Storm hits all monsters. Oh, and repeat 1. Fine, Io does 30. 6 mana. This is 32 for 4 to him, and it denies him his turn. Oh, and this one also does block to the other guy and grants him powerful. So no, we will do the Holy Storm to make sure that there's only one coming up here. One down. And I feel like we're doing pretty well, but maybe he goes like into hard mode now, I could imagine. Usually goes that way with bosses who have multiple modes. Chant of Accuracy, I guess we give it to Sylvie here. Now his Fan of Knives has passed him, and it also won't do as much, so just give it to Sylvie. She's gonna have a better turn than you, hopefully. There, blur, good enough. We are lacking some energy. Play the Hawkeye. Or the Rapid Fire. Hawkeye into Stealth. What's he doing? Storm Punishment again, Ivory Tower again, Armored Steel. Doesn't really matter for us. Oh, he applies Bless to himself. Oh, okay. I think we're not in a hurry to rush him down or anything. I'll just do the buffing stuff. Shadow Step before Quick Shot. No, after. And now the Bouncing Shield is kind of bad, obviously, so that's fun. But we don't need the block, so let's build up all the block that we can and do a huge Bouncing Shield. I don't think it will chain when there's only one guy. We are about to confirm or unconfirm that 221 damage though. That is kind of nice. That's why I've been keeping the Bouncing Shields. Yeah, so that's fine. Play the Sharing is Caring, because I don't think there's a Law of Light. Oh, it does do a thing. Ah, I shouldn't do it willy-nilly. We can get rid of the Vulnerable and Sanctify for 1 mana. Wait, why is it showing all of their decks here? I wonder. Dispel, remove X curses, although specify what? Doesn't explain the discard mechanic. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, just his card. Huh. It was showing the deck of all the other guys that too as well, so I'm not sure why. Alright, so now we are getting return damage from him whenever we attack. But we can heal a bit up if we need, and we do want to... Oh, we can purge stuff from him, like the Bless, the Rook, the Mitigate. Yes, please. Nice. It doesn't get rid of the enchantment, but that's fine. Smite, obviously. I got an achievement for that. Holy Ground. For getting 40 Sanctify stacks. Ha. Nice. Speaking of Sanctify, we can get rid of it on our guys. Alright, and what's he doing? He's doing shield charge, so we could technically smoke bomb against this if we really wanted to. But it's so irrelevant because he doesn't have any block. Herald of Dawn. All heroes dispel his own freeze, then he deals damage and gains vitality. It doesn't matter. Okay, we've won, I think. This is gonna end being split. That's a lot of return damage. It's kind of dangerous if I'm not honest. The 36 Sanctify will allow Thools to heal up, and honestly, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. We shouldn't hit him more. There, why not Smoke Bomb? That's the real question. But we shouldn't hit him more. Thools should hit him to trigger the Sanctify stacks there and get some healing himself. I think. Or Rapid Fire would trigger this 3 times, so would hit Magnus though, right? So it's kind of tricky. Is it worth healing Thools with the Sanctify versus damaging the other guys then? Maybe one hit? So let's do the weapon cache and just find a one-hitter. See how bad that is. That is pretty bad. I will not do more. Blood feeding would get Magnus to full health, so obviously I'll play this. Yeah. He has the first aid, so now we heal there, and then it all worked out, I think. Good. Devastate, I've never seen this card before. Monster, you gain fury, repeat up to 4, but you have to pay then for each repeat. 2 mana, this is a great card. 2 base mana. Whirlwind is great. Bleed out is great if you do. We do bleed. Hold on. We do bleed. We do a lot of bleed. So 3 mana for doubling the bleed on all monsters. Hold on. I think I should pick that up. Okay. Next up is none of these, but the last reward unupgraded. But we can upgrade it in the next town coming up, and then it's really good. Pick it. Sacred Ceremony is great. Crescent Light. Oh, this is... Ooh, that's a good card. Celestial Brilliance. That's a good card. Rain of Arrows again. Nothing here. Oh, good old Reginald. What do you want to do with your life? Maybe we can remove... Like, Sanctification is not that great. Let me do a thing. Alright, I have decided that we are not picking anything here. We are going to scroll through good old Reginald's deck here so that you can see what we have to work with. And yeah, my decision is no. We already have an upgraded Celestial Brilliance. No. We'll keep going. And yes, they level up. Beautiful. Inside the chest you find gold, magic shards, and a lot of extraordinary rare items that have been stored here for centuries. Alright, let me pick the items first here, and then we will go through with the level ups. So, alright, I took my time here and I have decided what we are going to do. We are going to give Magnus the Bonk Ham over here. Every turn it casts Bonk, that's this card here. Not a big deal for him, but it's better than the Holy Grail here, I think. Yeah. So, like that. Thools will be grabbing the Destiny card. Twin Blades was good for him, but this will do better in damage, and we don't play that many melee attacks. However, he's got really expensive cards that the Destiny will reduce the cost of. Quite nice. Then, good old Reginald not picking anything. Or that would be maybe... Ah, I see. Yeah, we can do a Sapphire Ring or Diamond Ring. And once again, there's a little pause here. I will do a Diamond Ring for him. Getting more base tankiness will be quite nice for him. So, extra Sanctify charges lost, but that's fine. And then I have decided that the Crystal Ball here cannot be replaced. It's just because of how it works with her... where is that from the trait? Here, when dealing damage with hit, apply Silent Bleed. Where's that thing where it turns into... Oh, that's only when she has the Hawkeye online. Oh. Yeah, but now we've given the other weapons away. Damn it. Okay, so maybe having replaced the Crystal Ball would have been worth it here, but too late. Nothing else can be replaced on her. So then we just go for the money. And that's it. Good stuff, though. Magnus, leveling up. We can either get Tireless, so getting energy regeneration by +1, immune to fatigue, quite nice. Or Weapon Expert, all damage done up by 7. So of course we're taking the energy regeneration here. Thools will be getting Veil of Shadows, I've been talking about that forever. I've not read Reginald's before, so he's getting either Archangel, heal increased, heal received increased, and +1 bless whenever he does bless. Or, when you play a holy spell card, reduce the cost of the highest holy spell card in your hand by 3 until discarded. 2 times per turn. I should have read this before I picked the cards at the end of the card reward thing, because of course now he could have maybe justified getting one of those other cards. Maybe I should have gone for the Archangel, who knows. Here, perforating shots, sharp +2 whenever we gain sharp. Your ranged attacks ignore block. Or Eternal Bond. Upon pickup, replaces your pet slot with Harley corrupted version, and I don't know what that does, so of course I would love to see. She does do sharp quite a bit, but the ignoring block doesn't really help because the other guys still have to hit through the block. Let's see what the upgraded Harley is. So just for reference, Harley currently gives 2 resistances and does an attack to the back monster every turn. Just a small little thing. Let's see what the upgraded one does. So you go into equipment then. 10 extra HP and 3 more resistance. Immortal, not sure what that means. Every turn it casts Bird of Prey, so it hits all monsters with damage and more side loss and more bleed loss. Beautiful. This is definitely a nice upgrade. Not sure what the Immortal means. It means that Harley can't die, but does that mean that there are things that can kill the pets? That's not something I've experienced before. There's a way up here, and we gotta read this before we end the episode. So, in front of you, there's a staircase that reaches as far as the eye can see. It will be a tough climb, so before you start, you rest for a while until you cover all of your strength. Okay, you climb the end. That was fairly straightforward. Okay, so there's another little realm here. It doesn't look like there was anywhere to like do a shop or upgrade things, but maybe we can. Yeah, these are altars. Okay, so we will be able to upgrade cards, but probably not remove them. That'll be the end of the episode, folks. I hope you're still enjoying the series. See you tomorrow, and not with the conclusion, but I guess there won't be more than 2 episodes from here until the end of this series. So yeah, the playthrough. There will be another playthrough after the fact. See you then, guys, and